Hey everybody, and welcome back to Magicite. Once again, just trying to beat the darn game. I still really like the Dex run. I think that's our best chance. I know it's probably gotten a little boring at this point, but you know what, we'll go variant 3 to make up for it. Now, I really want this Robin Hood hat. I think it'll increase our ability to do stuff significantly, but I have to stick with the Miner's Cap because I still haven't gotten it. I promise one of these days we'll actually beat the game, and then I'll have to start going for challenge runs to unlock some stuff. So we're looking for green Dex. I'd like to have HP, attack, and Dex be green. Intelligent, yeah, I'm not really looking at that. I really don't want attack to be red. It's okay if it's not green. But I don't want anything regarding magic. I really don't care. Like, this would be acceptable if these were better, but they're not. Potion Brewer and Artisan. Actually, that's fantastic. I'm going to take this. Because we are an artisan, we have a chance when we build stuff to basically get better bonuses out of it. Game locked up a little bit as I hit R. Which means I might actually craft more wooden bows. I know that sounds a little silly. I will eventually take care of the war. But I'm going to need to get some stuff first. Alright. Let's go ahead and bring this stuff down. We've got some raw meat, monster hide. Alright. Now we just need a pick. Alright. Yeah, I've definitely gotten a lot more efficient at that. Might as well get the gold since I can't get anything else from it. Now let's kill some stuff. Trying to get some more swings in rather than the jump swing. And it pays off. Now we do have another boar over here that I've been leaving. Now I do have to be careful. I can survive one more hit, but it'd be preferable if I didn't have to take that hit. I thought I was going to get it there, so I bailed. And got it. Let's get this pig. Alright, now we only have one bone, so I can't actually make anything. Hopefully Potion Brewer will save us a lot of trouble. Right now we are looking to get 4 stone, which we will right here. This means we will be able to make, that's cool, we will be able to make a stone pick. That will replace our wooden pick. This is all pretty standard. If you've watched any of the previous episodes, I'm sure that this progression makes, well, it's probably so common you don't even have to listen to me talk. So get more pigs here, some iron. Hopefully we will level up soon. Start getting some dex abilities here. That would be preferable. Alright. So actually we can now make some arrows. Granted it's only 5 arrows, but arrows are arrows. If we feel like we absolutely need them, we have them. We'll be okay for a little while. Getting a lot of spider webs. I'm actually okay with that, because as I said, I'm an artisan, so I actually kind of want to craft another bow, hopefully one that'll give me dex. My wooden sword's about to break. It's okay, when it breaks we'll switch to arrows. This is a very slow process, killing these boars. No, but we did it without breaking our sword. Well, I spoke too soon. But we knew it was going to happen, so that's okay. Nice to get some... I would rather make another sword. There we go. Just because the sword, I don't have to lower durability on anything else. Right now there's really nothing or threatening. There we go. And we get, nice, an increase to our dex. We get flat 10 dex when we use that ability. Don't know exactly how long it lasts, but it's long enough. That was weird. I managed to land on that ledge, but it refused to let me jump again. So I used the ability there to just end that guy with 2 shots. I think that's definitely worth it. If we cannot take damage, that would be preferable. We're picking up a lot of herbs. That's really tempting. My stomach has begun to grumble. If I sit here and do that wasp nest, I'm going to have to eat something, more likely than not. I would like to see the end of the level if possible before I come back and do this. It'll waste time to see the end of the level, but I don't want to miss any ore. I'm going to skip that ore for a bit. And this, yep, this isn't back the end of the level. So I'm going to cut down some trees here because I want more wood. We're going to need sticks. We're going to need sticks out the wazoo. So I might as well collect them now. I will take care of this ore. Pretty simple. Get the pig. Oh, that was a nice crit. Alright, so now we're looking for wasps, basically. We can get them in 4 hits. Oh, that was dangerous. That was bad. I definitely took more damage there than I wanted to. If we can do this without dying, which we should be able to do. You just kind of stack them all together like that. They all take damage at once. And it'll take a grand total of 4 hits to kill a crap ton of wasps. But we got a lot of stuff out of that. We didn't actually level up. That's actually kind of impressive. That was a lot of experience. But we are level 7, so progress is progress. Just collecting a bunch of trees. The scourge is probably about here, and I don't feel like going any further back. I'm going to go to the forest again, and the main reason for that is because I need more potions. We've got a good amount of ironite, but we absolutely have to use 4 of it to make an ironite kit. That means those picks are now obsolete. We do not now have enough ironite to do anything else, though, which is unfortunate. So let's sell some stuff. We don't want these shrooms. I'm about to be starving, so I'm going to take care of that right now. And that's a lot of meat right there. Man, with all of those, we did not manage to level or to heal even one. We'll sell our old picks. I'm gonna keep that. We've got Monster Bone, which is going to be our supply of arrows, at least for now. I am going to make 2 spider webs, and the reason is, as I said, I want to craft my own bow. Nope, just a normal wooden bow. I actually don't know if there's a chance with a wooden bow to do this, but I figure it's worth trying. And those are both normal, so I'm probably going to try it at least one more time over the course of the run, but I'm not going to rush. And we get a small potion, darn. But we seem to be pretty okay for now. There's nothing that's either worth buying or that we're able to afford. So we're just gonna keep going. We do now have arrows though, which is gonna make this a lot easier, hopefully. I will still, however, kill this guy like that. It's probably gonna be stuff like boars, things that take a lot of extra time that I'm gonna spend killing with arrows, just because time is pretty important, especially if we're trying to do a lot with it. In fact, I am actually going to make a stone axe here. I'm an idiot. This is why clicking too fast is actually a little bad sometimes. This just means that we're going to get a lot more wood. We're going to make the wood back that I accidentally just wasted. Just going to chop down a bunch of trees right here. Worst case, I mean, we're not going to need the wood. We're going to need the sticks, so we can just sell the wood. So worst case scenario, I've just cut down a full stack of wood and I'm starting on a second stack, and I can just throw it out if we start running out of inventory space. And that was our wooden sword, so really I'm going to make a stone sword. Bam. Simple as that. Okay, so I know what we're using our arrows for. We do need to defeat this person. They seem to just be standing there, so just keep it up. It'll die eventually, and hopefully our dex bonus has run out. How are we doing on arrows? 15? It's a lot of damage we've done. I could sit here and wait for my dex bonus again. If I run out of arrows though, I'll just make some stone ones. And we did, we ran out. I am kind of impressed, but we are about to get our dex bonus back. So there we go. I'm just gonna go rapid fire. I'll stop when it dies, there we go. Only fired 2 extra shots, but that was pretty much a full level. Well, it ran away after that. Come now. It's definitely gonna put us in... Okay, we got an ability I'm not all that keen on. It's one that I'm probably never gonna use, to be honest with you, because... Yeah. Okay, well I used it and I killed something. Was it worth it? No. Did 7 damage, and we have 16 dex, so it looks like it does about half your damage in dex. Or maybe it's like 3 plus a quarter. Just getting a little bit more wooden sticks there. Just collecting more ironite and stone. That stone is going to be very useful for us. Oh man, what a wasted diamondite. Unfortunately, we're not seeing any gold, which is really what I'd be hoping to see. Because that is what will let us basically progress through the tiers at this point, is when we see that gold. But we've got another beehive here, which is actually really nice. It's gonna take 3 arrows, yep. That's okay, 3 arrows is 3 arrows. We've got a good number, and there's definitely... Oh my gosh. This is actually awesome. I mean, yeah, it'd be better if it was gold. Oh, our stomach is grumbling. Let's get some food, shall we? What do you know? We're full health. That's fantastic. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I really hope one of these doesn't spawn on me. Keys to create just enough space. Simple enough. We can see how much experience all this is going to be worth. exactly what I was planning, but these are the two I think we hit anyway. So this is going to take a little bit longer than I expected originally, but I'm not too worried about it. I think we've got... Oh, we do not have more than enough time. I actually have to keep moving. I'm going to kill this and just run. I'm going to attempt to pick anything that I see, though. Oh man, this would have been so great for experience. I unfortunately do not have the time to dilly-dally because that Scourge has got to be right behind me. So we're going Swamp. We saw a very distinct lack of herbs, but luckily that's good for us. We did take some damage, but I'm not too worried about it. We've got our regen fairy. Now we do have enough to make... We do have enough to make some stuff. We don't need that axe anymore. We are running very low on that. We don't need coal. Although, I might as well at this point just go ahead and do this. If I'm going to get rid of it, which I am, might as well cook all the meat that I currently have. So it gives us good backup if we're ever running low on health. All we will do is eat. So then let's get rid of that coal. Put that stuff back up. We don't need the monster pelts because we're going for leather, which is all dex. I want to keep the bone for now. Right now we're doing okay. Is there anything worth getting? There's a gold pick for 600. If I can achieve that, that would be pretty baller. Let's sell all the wood. 588. We can totally reach that. Well, if I sell my pick, I'm at this point, I'm doing it. So. Basically, we just jumped tiers, which is fantastic. Means that we won't have to mine gold. Which, honestly, we weren't going to make. We were going to make that pick for a while, actually, which definitely better for us. We have to still smelt the iron. And really, we can go... a little bit, give us some more health. That'll give our fairy some stuff to regen for us. And so will this. That is some good stuff. Let's see if there's anything else we have to do. We've got stone. Yep, we're pretty good. We're pretty well set. Our goal is to not take damage that we don't need to take. And pretty much any damage that you take is damage that you don't need to take. So I'm trying to switch to my sword. I don't want to degrade my pick here. Still get Iron Knight for it. It's very nice. Now we're going to have to deal with him. We should be able to hurt him without getting hurt ourselves. Fantastic. Now I should have increased my dex because I didn't know how many hits it would take to kill him. Luckily, it took less than we actually had. Our stone sword is about to break. That's unfortunate. But, I mean, we're pretty much rolling in stone. So I don't actually have to worry. I really should chop down some trees because I have a need of sticks. That is our miner's cap helping us. And a chest with some gold. That is like the perfect thing that I really wanted to see. Well, that's one way for our sword to break. Just a real fast crafting session. Nice, we got a gold bar. And that's another gold bar, so we could have actually just made a gold pick if we needed to. Yeah, I'm going to the bow for this. Okay, that's also very unfortunate. I'm out of arrows. Luckily, he's pushing himself back with each cast. Means that he's also pushing himself away from those, which is the real reason why I didn't want to... Oh man, another chest. And some more gold. This is exactly what I want to see. That was a beautiful crit. It's a crit I really wanted to see. The reason I wanted to see that crit is because we were going to be in a slightly sticky situation. We are... Wow. Well, we don't want a firebug, so... Now, this means when we open this chest, we're going to have some trouble getting stuff. We don't want... mushrooms. Oh, man. I don't even know what else we got. Oh, we got a wooden plank. I'm gonna hold on to the diamondite ore. There's no reason not to. Well, except for inventory space, but there's less valuable things in my inventory right now. Mostly those monster pelts, because I do not need them at all. The hides I want, the pelts I don't. My stomach is grumbling. I really should pay more attention to that. It gives me an opportunity to heal without actually having to heal. Which means that if I pay attention to it, I could possibly take off like a bandit by not having to use health potions. So I'm going to spend some time here chopping down the forest. Now we have a choice between the veldt and the caves, and our stone axe is about to break. And we're out of stacks on sticks. But we've started another stack. Alright, so that broke, so I'm going to actually call it. I'm going to go to the caves. And the reason I'm going to go to the caves is because I want to fight some broodmothers. I want to wreck some broodmothers. Diamondite axe, that would be fantastic. Alright, so we actually have enough, believe it or not, to make ourselves something awesome. And since we already have ourselves that helmet, we're gonna make ourselves the cloak. Alright, I was just checking to see if we had actually gotten any bonus stuff. So once again, we're going pretty good on coal, so I'm just going to go ahead and cook this meat. Since I'm going to be selling that coal anyway, might as well save myself the hassle of running out of food. That would be bad. I'm going to sell half my... Oh, this is the wrong guy. Where's our treasure chest man? There he is. I'm going to sell half my sticks, and that's because I don't need that many. Or at least not yet. We are going to be in need of arrows, so I've just made 35 stone arrows. Basically whatever this makes. There we go, that's good, because now I've got 2 of those. And that's actually, well, we need to make an axe. I'm going to make an iron axe, an ironite axe. And the reason I'm going to do that because it's going to give us even more wooden sticks. Basically. That's the long and short of it. We will get even more sticks and wood, which at the very least we can sell, but in the long run it just saves us time. Alright. I think we've done everything we need here. There's nothing we can buy. Nothing that we can afford that we want to buy, I should say. We're about to hit level 15. I do not like bats. Luckily our arrows one-shot them. That is actually fantastic news. There we go, there's some gold. Obviously I am looking for diamondite, but gold is still good. It's crazy. It's because I want one of these guys to show up. Fire away. It's definitely worth farming these guys. They give a lot of experience. In this case, potions. Nice. I got the wisp. That's exactly what I wanted. The wisp is going to allow us to do double damage with our arrows. I can sword you to death. predict. That's a mimic. You can see its tongue hanging out right there. So I will show off my new wispy powers. Can we just get a Diamondite bar? That's amazing. That means we're going to progress through the tier a lot faster. Now we don't have very much strength, very much attack, and that's because it was... We knew going into this we weren't going to get a lot of attack, and I was okay with that, because our goal is to use our bow. So if we don't get a lot of attack, we don't get a lot of attack. And curse you, bat. Oh, we got you. That was a nice snipe. This should be another broodmother. There we go. Just gonna wait. I put that wisp too far out. Ouch. That was some unnecessary damage. And the wisp is gone. This time hopefully I can place it more intelligently. Oh, well, I didn't even have to. Once again, I should be paying more attention to eating, as it can give me some HP. But also, I need to make more arrows. It is costing me a lot of arrows to do what I am doing, but it is most certainly worth it. And with 2 treasure chests right here, this level is being very, very kind. This is a mimic. That makes me a little sad. No, I don't care about that one just yet. Okay, that one literally just gave me a Diamondite claw, which means that we can, with the finding of a single Diamondite ore, just a single Diamondite ore, we can make our next piece of cloth, our next head, whatever it is in this case. I believe that might be another broodmother, but I don't remember. I'm actually going to hold off on spawning some broodmothers. And that's because I want to see the end of the level first. Wow, what a drop. Oh gosh, I can't pick it up. Oh, that was very unfortunate. Too busy trying to manage. Wow. See, I went too far on my quick item bar. But I need to do some quick management here. I don't want spider webs. I don't want coal. Oh gosh, I have 2 of those luminous others. That's amazing. I can eat for some health. More importantly, I can chug a potion. I think that one's worth doing because we are missing quite a bit of health. I'm going to kill you. Alright. Those despawned, which is good. I don't want to crack this egg. Not yet. Eventually I will kill all of them, but I don't want to be stuck in a position where I need to fight my way through. Just to get away from the scourge. That would be most unfortunate. I apologize if I'm pausing when I'm talking. I'm just trying to think about a lot of this stuff. Don't want to get stuck in a bad position. Nor do I want to make any mistakes that could possibly cost me the run. And as we all know, it does not take much to lose yourself a run in Magicite. It takes one bad decision to knock your health so low that you either die right away or don't have enough potions to sustain yourself for the rest of the run. These things are very possible. And that's a broodmother. And that's the scourge. Alright, so I'm looking for Diamondite. Yep. So that was definitely a mistake. Do I want to go to the dungeon? Let's do it. Yeah, that is risky as all hell. Are we ready for the dungeon? Probably not. But we do, in fact, have enough to make ourselves a Diamondite hat, which we are definitely going to do, no doubt. hat's our lowest tier, so we're going to make a new one of those. So our dex is going to go from 27 to 32, which is pretty nice. Now we are going to drink a bunch of potions here, and I'm going to hate myself for doing this, because that's a lot of potions. We're going to have to keep a really close eye on our hunger, and every time that we're not in mortal peril, I do not have enough to upgrade anything else. But what I am going to do is I am going to make as many stone arrows as I can, and then I'm going to make the shift to ironite arrows. Big potion, yes. Nothing here that I want to buy, nor anything that I can afford to buy. So let's do the thing. $95 arrows. We will use those when we are done. Basically, that's all we can do. That's all we can do. So here we go. Alright. We got a ring. I see diamondite over there, which is good. Oh, shoot. I hate that their arrows can go through stuff. It makes me super uber jealous. I jumped over the wisp because I was, for some reason, worried. Oh my. Alright. So we do actually have to put on at least a slight air of speed here. Although I do need to remember to eat every chance that I get. Ring of power? Sure. I mean, I don't really need it, but every little bit's gonna help here. Okay, obsidian sword. That's amazing. Sorry, stone sword, you've served us well, but obsidian all the way at this point. That is a ring of life. That is amazing if I can ever get up to that amount of health. Alright, so I can't do this both, so you're the more dangerous one, considering you had at least, at most 100 health. It's still a lot of health. Oh my. I noticed that right away, but I was in the middle of my little jump. Alright. These are both actual chests. So Zweihander, a mysterious potion. Just going through everything, make sure I don't want it. Oh my, gosh darn it. Was not looking, and that definitely cost me. Gotta be really careful. I'm gonna have to come up with a strategy of checking those. Oh man, he's not in a convenient location at all. Luckily, the most arrows he can take is 3, you know that. Gosh darn it, stop making me waste my arrows. That was good. Drop in the middle. Because that didn't take any damage, we know that it is in fact not a mimic, or the arrow would have stopped it. I really would like that. It's only one. No, I don't want the shroom, I want the herb. Okay, we got it. These guys have a little bit more health. Once again, the arrows going through here let me know that it is in fact real. Being ready to swing at a moment's notice. It's a Zweihander and a plank of wood. Which, you know, that's fine by me. Firing that to make sure that these are in fact both chests. I do some quick maintenance. I have not been eating. trying to throw out stuff that I don't want. Or in this case, combining stuff and stacking. Nice. Okay, we got the shield. We got the shield, which we wanted oh so very much. Don't want that. Don't want a great blade. That's everything. That shield is going to be very helpful for us in the future. We have hunger, so let's go ahead and murder him. That's actually really funny. We'll use our dex bonus. Yep, off him in one go. So he doesn't quite have 100 health, but he has quite a lot, to be sure. Pretty sure I can just safely... Yep, I can just safely stand there. I don't trust you. You are, in fact, legit. Thank you for not being a giant dick. Alright, well, you're dead. The Scourge is going to be here any second. I just know it. I can feel it. But we got some of the good stuff. A lot of the good stuff. I want to focus on killing some enemies here. Oh, that actually did work. Boom, dead. Ah, darn it, all that experience disappeared. Alright, well, let's just get to it then. Don't want that. Don't want that. All I see is blades. Yeah, I don't want any of this. That's okay. It's good to know, though. It starts to disappear. Scourge. I want that Diamondite so bad, though. This is the end. I'm not going to risk it. I survived the dungeon. And fuck it, I'm going to do it again. If I got through once, I can get through a second time. That's certain. Now, I am running a little low on sticks, but, you know, I don't have much to complain about. Alright, so we are going to need to... Oh, that's right, I'm hungry. Nice. Alright, so we need to smelt our ore. That is what we want. 134 arrows. We actually don't want any of the other stuff. We do, however, want that. That is basically exactly enough. Which is, in fact, beautiful because this is really nice. 5 HP, 2 dex. I mean, it's just nice. I'm thinking it's better than... Yes, that's what I want. We've got a dex of 38. I'd say that's pretty darn good, considering we don't have the Robin Hood cap. So let's sell some stuff. Don't need the stone blade. It just kind of came along for the ride. Don't need monster hide anymore. That's actually really refreshing. I am going to make some stone arrows. It's 35 stone arrows, 40 stone arrows. Because I might as well. Do I have any use for gold right now? I think the answer is no, but I'm going to keep it anyway. Now, what could I get for myself with a... Well, there's nothing here worth buying. Or that I can actually buy. So, off we go again. I think the key is just, they actually have like 95 health on the nose. We did not get a dex for that, unfortunately. Shoot through walls, you dirty cheater. Okay, good. For a second I thought I was going to be able to get back up there. We could definitely kill him in one go if... I can actually stand here safely. I don't want to lose this experience, though. A lot of good experience. Those chests are both good. Another scale, which I don't want. That chest is also good. Looks like stuff we don't want or need. I'm just going to double check. Actually, no, I'm not going to double check. I know this is stuff I don't want. Yeah, I can tell. I'm not sure if there were two of them there. More luminous leather, which I actually don't need. That's actually really cool. We reached the point where I don't need stuff. That was another ring of power, which I actually don't want either. Oh gosh, I didn't expect that to kill him one go. I really have to be careful. There's a lot of swinging things. I'm not even gonna mine the gold stuff. I mean, we reached the point where I am literally only experience farming, and that is really cool. Don't need the monster pelt. I don't actually know their attack pattern, so I'm not even gonna risk it. Nice, an HP potion. What else is there? Looks like stone and something else. So that's a thing. 100 damage straight up is really nice. Do I have anything to do with dynamite? Dynamite. I keep saying dynamite, and it's definitely wrong. I'd rather have the Ring of Life. Like, I would definitely rather have the Ring of Life. If Ironite's gonna be our arrows, then sure, but I don't want stone. I don't want the stone. So once again, we will... That actually did kill those guys. That's interesting. That is a mimic. What do I want out of these chests? Honestly, I don't even know. That's another ring of power, isn't it? Ring of rage. Definitely don't want that. So... yeah. The experience is why we are here. That was some good dodging, if I do say so myself. I forgot that's not going to kill him, but there's only so much I can do about that. Bam. Ah, I was too fast for you this time. Don't want any of those things to begin with. And we're at the end again, and we've got a choice of dungeon, dungeon, and dungeon. So I guess this is what we're doing. Because we don't have a choice, and that... I went through that so fast, we didn't even hear about the Scourge. The one thing that I'm slightly worried about at this point. One wooden stick for 10 gold? I mean, yeah, I'm gonna buy it. It's 10 gold. I am gonna need wood sticks here pretty soon. Once again, don't need that. I don't need the luminous leather. Their durability is not going down anytime soon. So I'm actually going to make myself... You know what? Call me crazy. I'm making myself a Diamondite axe. Because I can buy a Diamondite sword, and I don't even want a Diamondite sword. There's really no reason for me to be doing that. And once again, I'm not eating. That said, I didn't take very much. I don't know if I took any damage that time through. So, pretty sweet. I am actually going to sell this gold arrow because I'm not using them anytime soon. I'm still running off of a bunch of iron arrows, which honestly I think I'm going to completely replace. No, not quite. I was at 134, I think. So, pretty sweet. I would definitely like to get my hands on a dex ring. I would definitely take it over the attack, as I haven't really been using any attack. Sure, I swung my obsidian sword, but it hasn't actually really been at anything. Yeah, I think we just go with this. I don't think there's anything else we can do right now. Just be strategic and don't get yourself killed. I really wish I could chop these down. That is actually going to be my big problem. Close. Darn it, all the experience disappeared. Getting pretty adept at all this. That is not a mimic. Nice, we got a big potion. I am very much in the zone right now. I'll just use 2 arrows to kill you. I'm gonna have to... No, I haven't even aggroed him. That's amazingly useful. Once again, not a mimic. Another scale of cooked chicken. We're hungry. Didn't get HP. Or if we did, I'm just not very observant. Okay, we don't want raw meat. Don't want wooden blade. Don't want a vial of poison. That's all that was there. That's a mimic, though. It's like you're not even trying. I don't know what I just got, but it was a lot of stuff. Multiple Zweihanders, which I just don't want. It's a raw chicken. I definitely don't even want a raw chicken. That is a mimic. A mimic. You're dead. I mean, cool stuff, but nothing that I want. So I think my runs have just turned into me killing stuff. I think that's a pretty cool tactic. And boop, boop, boop. Pretty sure the gold ones can't be the fake guys, so I'm not too concerned. We're hungry? Oh, that's right, the obsidian sword gives health. Which is just implemented in a very silly fashion. We need to go someplace that has forests. I mean, like, we really need to go someplace that has forests, or I am going to run out of arrows. Okay, I can make this work, I think. And a bonus kill. Alright, we are in a safe location. That is a mimic. Oh, darn it. That's the first time I've been hit, though, in a very long time, and it's because I was too busy looking at my quick bar. So much stuff from mimics. I mean, it's cool, but it's kind of annoying. Oh gosh, I think here is safe, but barely. I was hoping that was just a regular diamondite blade. But it was not. I do want to kill him. But I'm gonna take damage getting that experience there. Or maybe not. Maybe I've just gotten that good. Hint, I actually haven't. What is that? Now I just want to know. Total Biscuit. Oh my gosh. Total Biscuit. Shout out to Total Biscuit. I didn't even know that was an item. I'm actually super impressed. That's actually, like, even more incentive. Oh, that was tricky. That was tricky. I don't know why I keep saying it's tricky. It's really not. It's actually really friggin' obvious. And luckily, that's not a mimic. You know what? I actually want this obsidian sword. And the reason is, eventually the one that I'm carrying is going to break. All stuff I can use. Neither of these are mimics. No tongue. Oh gosh. Diamondite blades. I'm gonna keep them. Because that is a sword and a pickaxe. Oh my gosh, it's all dungeons. It's all dungeons. That's so not cool. Game. Please. Okay, so the game is trolling, and it's trolling hard. Do I just... Yeah. Okay. That's cool and all, it's just... I don't need luminous leather. I don't need anything. I need wood. And any wooden sticks? Like, that's so not cool. Air durability's at 92 out of 20? What the hell? Alright, so that's a thing, and I don't wanna waste the effort. Alright. That's it. There's no more wood. We gotta use what we have. Which is crazy, and I guess somehow we'll have to work. If we keep getting dungeons, I'm going to have to start moving to melee. Which I can do. I just don't want to. So like, I'm just gonna be like, yo! And then chop. Like, that's how this is gonna have to go. So that's pretty nice. Up is actually, I think, safer. Alright, suddenly we're taking tons of damage because I'm trying to go melee. Not a fan. Not a fan, let's not do this. Okay, I'm safe where I'm standing. Barely, but I'm safe where I'm standing. As much as I don't like doing this, I'm doing it. Don't want that. Don't want that. Oh, that's a pick handle. Fine, game. You win. Okay? You did it. I don't want iron eye bars. I don't want monster bones. I don't want mysterious potions. I don't want any of this. I'm just gonna go on a killing spree. Like, I don't think I'm even gonna stop. I saw something about insanity, and yeah, that's what this is right now. A bow. I don't want a bow. A golden arrow. You know what? I don't want this ring of insanity. I'll take the damn golden arrow, because who knows, maybe I'll have to shoot it as my last one. Game. I don't want wood. Like, I want wooden sticks. Wait, I got a wooden stick. Okay, game. I slightly forgive you. You're still an ass, though. I need these potions. I need these potions. I don't want this great blade. Alright. These chests are like our one hope right now. I think that was another wooden stick. Another pick handle, which I do not need. I'm just dropping all the stuff that I don't need or want. Take care of those guys. That is like Mimic. Do you? I guess it's not going to attack unless I figure out its ruse. I don't want to have to deal with juking into that. So, ta-da. Okay, I'm not a big fan of this either. So we're just gonna do it like this. I really totally need more wooden sticks. I got another Goldie Marrow, guys. We're gonna be fine. Our hunger, once again, not paying attention. But we're doing good, so I'm not all that worried. I don't know your attack pattern. This doesn't surprise me. It's a pretty standard attack pattern, to be honest. Fire again. So we're going to be switching to a little bit... Oh gosh, that was dumb. I thought he was a melee guy. And then I wasn't paying attention entirely right there. That was something. I don't know what that was, but that was something. And it looked bossy, and it looked like I wanted to kill it. Oh my. Very much bossy. Very much bossy. That's cool. I'm okay with this. Wisp! Wisp! Tons of damage. Tons of experience. I am okay with this. That was actually pretty cool. That was an interesting boss. Definitely something new, something I hadn't seen before. Alright. That's why I like this game. I know that sounds a little weird, because I'm fighting. But that's why I like this game. It's because thus far there's been a lot of new stuff. God dang it, I don't need luminous leather, nor do I need any of this. Like, I'm just checking it to humor you people. Okay, caves. Okay, this is good. We have trees. There are trees. I don't need that. Don't need that. Honestly, I could probably sell these stone arrows and not care. I am rolling in dough, by the way. Honestly, I should start keeping meat. I'm eating it so often that I probably should. I've got 2 diamondite blades again. What am I gonna make with these? There's literally nothing I can make with these. The obsidian swords, I'm pretty sure... Just to check. Yeah, the obsidian sword is strictly better. We've got diamondite everything else that we can make. So unless I'm gonna start making diamondite arrows, which, sure, I might as well start making diamondite arrows, but I don't want to throw away stone arrows. They could still be good. Like, there's so much going on that I just don't need to be going on. I'm double checking this. 4 HP. Strictly better. Okay. I asked the question, I got the answer I expected, but whatever. That scale is strictly better than anything you can craft. Cool beans. And I've got 2 swords just in case that one breaks. I don't even know. I don't know what I'm doing. I have absolutely no clue. Why are you guys right there? That's so much cool. Like, I'm just gonna wreck this level. Oh my gosh, so much. I mean, it's reached a point where I might pick the gold, because I might just be living on gold arrows, but... Look guys, wood. That thing that I needed. That thing I needed a lot of. We're gonna be killing tons of brood mothers. There will be no fucks given. It will be a massacre. I was actually trying to fire too fast. Like, this brood mother isn't going to stand a chance. Come here, Wylanch. 60 arrows. Oh, please no. Oh, game. The level of hate. The level of hate. The hate is real. I'm hungry. I wasn't joking, I said the level of hate was real. I don't even need anything. Just... You know what? I think I'm going for the level 40 challenge run here. Because I don't have to pick stuff. I think I'm okay. I did that dodge while watching my quick bar, so I'm actually rather impressed with myself. I saw him getting pushed around earlier, and I just didn't think about it. Luckily, didn't have to. Watching my hunger, making sure we are kind of powering through arrows, because there's more enemies here. Oh, I'm tempted to start picking. I don't want to, but I feel like I'm limited choice here. I really also should be using a sword, especially for these guys. I'm doing a lot of swapping between my hotbar and... The problem is I'm bad at bats. Like, I'm terribly bad at bats. Like, they will hit me sort of bad at bats. This is more as a precaution. I don't know if I'm at the point where I'm gonna get another brood mother. Yep. Good enough, another level up. We're at level 33. Wow. I heard you like dynamite. I said dynamite again, didn't I? I think we're gonna go volcano, and that's because I know it's another challenging biome. And I know it has dragons and stuff, and I think that'll be an interesting change of pace, especially since I haven't been there yet. I've got a giant thing of sticks following me. I literally have more iron sticks than I can shake another stick at. I don't know what that is. That looks like swamp. Whatever, we're going volcano. So I haven't been to the volcano, maybe we'll unlock something. So, what are we selling? Lots of stuff, actually. We're gonna sell all that wood. I stopped eating our hunger, but we were at 32 health. I think we're going pretty strong here. We have 26 iron arrows left. We're going to switch to stone. There's no real reason for that. I just think it's a good idea. I mean, look at how stacked we are right now. Like, I'm about zero worried of... I shouldn't say I'm zero worried about dying. I definitely think that's still a possibility. I don't want to get cocky and say, no, I couldn't possibly die. Definitely can still die. But if I do die, it's going to be from getting stuck in a really bad situation, trying to escape, and taking more damage than I expect. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. If I die, that will be why. Because I misjudge how much health I have. And that's could be easily remedied by just drinking one of these big HP potions. I have one stick left. It's kind of funny. Oh, I'm selling that. I'm selling half that. Sure, unless I'll have the sticks. That was a lot more sticks than we needed. There's nothing here worth buying. I'm just racking up dough. I do need to start keeping raw meat, though, and some coal, because I'm running low. But overall, not concerned. That's actually interesting. This might be harder than the dungeon. I might go ahead and say that. Now I do know that those guys on the ground there are relatively harmless unless you start attacking them. Gotcha. So, am I gonna pick some stuff? Sure. But I think I actually need to kill those horse dudes. Because they're cows. If I want to get some raw meat. Which I think is something I need to start getting. But since I am using eating meat to heal, so many arrows. I don't... This is really just a paranoia thing. Like, I don't want to accidentally run out. I need to remember about those. What is that? That's a gold bar. Gosh darn it. Do I want that gold bar? Sure. Oh gosh, I don't even have room for... Sure, I've got so much stuff here. At this point, I'm really just taking the... Whoa. I'm not sure what happened there. But I'm pretty sure I just barely didn't take damage. Fight fire with fire. Oh my. Also taking 8 damage from a single shot that I didn't notice. That's also something that's going to be really bad for me. Where's that dragon? He's up there. Come close to me so I can kill you quickly. Also, these guys are extra experienced, which... 4 arrows. That's a lot of arrows. But I think this is a great biome. This is the biome that I want, I think. You are a pretty good wall climber, sir. Oh my. What on earth are you doing? Your jumping skills are pretty good, but I didn't think you could reach that ledge. You're making me twitch, dude. Like, touche. At least I'm far enough away that I can't aggro him by the time I jump. By the time I land back down. Alright. Hungry again. I don't know the patterns of these things all that well, so... And my strategic placing means I can kill all these guys. Oh my! Well, that undoes all the eating of food I've been doing. I've also been leaving these plants alone, I think. Which is bad. That is not a mimic. There's some coal in there. No, that's stone, not coal. I got coal. But I actually have stacks for that, so it's okay. Just die in one hit, please. Alright. Nope, don't want mushroom. Those things bounce at very strange intervals. Pressed the wrong button there. Jumped when I did not intend to. And we are at the end. Which means that if the Scourge show up, we're all good. You are definitely... That's the Scourge. Okay, that was twitchy. I want herbs. I think I'd have just enough time. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. I like the volcano. This is District 20. I think... Are we about to go to the final boss fight? Is that what this is? This is, in fact, the final boss fight. Sweet. So, I mean, A, we're pretty loaded. B, we're doing fine when it comes to other stuff. Wow, we have 1 diamondite ore. I was kind of lazy. Alright. Alright, well, let's sell him our treasure. We're never gonna use that. We're never gonna, well, yeah, we're never gonna use that wood. What am I talking about? Yeah, I made 3 fire starters. It's because I don't really care. We're gonna sell that coal. And then we're gonna just make a bunch of meat. Why? Because I was going to anyway. Fantastic. What are we gonna do with the other stuff? Sell it. Don't need that anymore. We've got 12 big potions. I'm having a hard time seeing this go wrong. Especially because I've kind of cheated a little bit in that I watch YouTubers too. Some of my recommended guys I actually follow pretty good. Northern Lion is one of those, and shout out to him because he's terrible at these games, and by terrible I mean he does really well. Despite the fact that sometimes he looks really bad, he's really good. But he has actually already beaten the Scourge wall, and yeah, I mean that's. So I've seen him do it, so I know it's possible, and I know a little bit about it. We could actually go in full health, which is what I'm gonna do. 10 potions. This is just crazy. We're gonna murder this, and we're gonna murder it hard, and unless I really fuck up, we got this. You ready? I am. So, let's take care of stuff that's in our way. Now, I do know some stuff about what you see on the rocks here. Those are crystal fragments. I like the idea of using crystal fragments to kill this boss. We are not going to make level 40, however, which is rather unfortunate. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be going on in this fight, just in general. Oh gosh, we've run out of arrows. I need to get to a safe screen. Equip more. Alright. I can try very hard to reach level 40, but to get 5 more levels is going to be really hard. Basically, I'm literally just farming these for my own satisfaction, because I would like to use them, and I'd like to see them, and I'd like to feel what it's like to use them. This guy's actually going to make this a challenge. I'm just going to pass that up. I am now going to make an attempt to clear out a battle arena, so to speak, which is basically just me firing tons of projectiles at the boss. So, because it's, like, trivial, I just want to show you guys these, which are really awesome. They're just cool. You throw them, 150 damage. I'm sure you could math out exactly how much it would take, how many of them. We're going to use Diamondite arrows, we're going to increase that, and we're going to fire through our wisp. And we're going to do 150 damage with our Diamondite arrows. Alright. Oh, we still have some Diamondite arrows left. They just weren't on fire, so I wasn't seeing them. Okay. See what I'm saying about making mistakes? This is what I'm talking about. Alright. I do not have aggro on anything. That's what I needed, because I ran out of arrows. I really wish they had a better slotting system for arrows. Because honestly, that's the biggest problem that I was having right there. So we're going to increase our dex. We're going to fire through a wisp, and we're going to hopefully finish this thing off. 130 damage a shot. It's got to have a lot of health, but dang, man. Got it! Victory! That is pretty sweet. A 72-minute run. It's almost 73. Bunch of score. We get the Trogon. pretty sweet. We get the Ancient Bat. I believe that is a familiar. The Skeleton King hood. That's probably got to be another hat. Yay, we get the Robin Hood hat. That's pretty darn good. We get the Pirate hat. That's for beating that one mini-boss. And the Hero Crown. Final score of 68-68. Shout out to Northern Lion. Why couldn't it have been 101 more? Well, that was an awesome run. That was absolutely amazing. I am proud to call that my first beating of the game. I'm a little sad that I actually have not yet released the first episode of Magicite just yet. It's still uploading. And that's more of me having a slow release date than anything else. But if we look, we got the Trogon. So we beat the game in under an hour. We didn't, but okay. So basically we get just Dex +3, and we start with an axe and some potions. So basically kind of like the Dwelf, but not quite as Dex heavy. We're not trading the health for an extra Dex, and we don't start with a bow, but we start with the means to make one. So we had a chance of getting the Remnant, but we did not. And then Pigfolk, which is beating the game without using an HP potion. That one will be tempting, actually. The different hats that we unlocked, we got the Robin Hood hat. That's basically like the Berserker Scarf and the Magician hat, but for Dex. You have a 33% chance to gain an additional Dex upon level up. If we're going for a Dex run, this will be the thing to have. The Hero Crown, it gives us a 33% chance on level up to gain an additional random stat. So basically you can just get in general better, which isn't too bad. But you have to remember it's a 1 in 3 chance of actually getting it, and a 1 in 4 chance to be a stat that maybe you want. So really you've got a 1 in 12 chance of getting the stat you want. Kind of meh. But, you know, it could be useful maybe if you're trying to do a more rounded run. We also got the Skeleton King hood. So we defeated the Skeleton King. That's what that was on the dungeon. Pretty cool sub-boss or mini-boss, whatever you'd like to call it if you ask me. Really only shot one fireball, and I suppose probably did a lot of contact damage. But since we were Dex, we didn't have to deal with that. I would not want to deal with that as a melee character. So you can summon skeletons when attacking barehanded. That might be interesting to look at. And then this pirate hat, Persil the Penguin. So basically that's who we fought that one time with the pirate hat. It looks exactly like that. Top of their head. Basically we're going to get double gold when we sell stuff. So that's what we got for hats, I believe. And then we did get one new companion, the Ancient Bat. Ancient bats are immortal beings that love to eat. When not in a town, this companion will sometimes spit out a random item it ate from a time long ago. Literally can be anything. It could give you a diamondite a diamondite blade, and then you just make that into a pickaxe and be done, like level 1. Let's see. So this one is what we would have gotten from reaching level 40. We got pretty close, if you ask me. I mean, I think we got to level 35. I think if we had farmed the last level a little bit more, we could have maybe gotten to 37 or 38, but I don't think we could have made it to 40. Under level 5. That, I don't know how we're going to do that. I'm going to be honest with you. I think pretty much the only way you can do that is by mining up your tech. Mining stone to get to ironite, mining ironite to get to gold, mining gold to get to, I said diamondite earlier, but basically getting it so that you're going to have to beat that final boss with those star shards, and at the same time that's going to be really hard to do because you're going to have to get through that level on minimum HP. I mean, those things were doing enough damage to one-shot us in other situations, so beating the game without interacting with NPCs, I'm curious to see. I think I could do that one. And then floaty slime without chopping a single tree. So that's like a pure ore run. So interesting. But that's what we've got left. I'm not going to start this one. This was just me showing stuff off. But yeah, that was a great run. Hopefully you guys learned something from watching. Definitely falls under my idea of a little stacked. But it was a lot of fun. I got to see a lot of cool new things. I thought I had seen just about everything there was, but I think the most interesting thing was the total biscuit. That definitely was interesting, and now it makes me wonder if there are other things similar to it but for different stats. because a permanent increase in stats is pretty darn sweet. Anyway, thanks for watching. As I've said in probably the last few sentences multiple times, I hope you learned something, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you have enjoyed the series thus far. I will continue to play it, even though I have beaten it, and hopefully unlock some more cool stuff. But until then, see you next time.